Hello, hello, hello. Just double checking that everything is live. And yes, you'll be wondering what this is because we've never done this before. So yep. Once I just get the link out, final time. By the way, don't worry, I'm not expecting a lot of people here because we just done this stream out of nowhere. Not expecting a lot of people. We're just trialing out this late night chat discussion sort of thing. Hi Storyteller, we're live on both Twitter and YouTube. So I'm checking that out here. And yes, so I'll quickly explain now what the idea is behind a stream like this. So a lot of stuff is happening recently, and thought it'd just be interesting and cool if we just most of the streams that we do is pretty hectic, pretty crazy. We have to set stuff up. It's probably normally for a big drop of some kind. But I don't remember the last time we did a stream, at least for me, and it wasn't like you have to get stuff ready, you have to prepare, has to be all hectic. But here it's just now that we're all just relaxed, it is fine, and we're just going to all we're going to do is pretty much talk. I'll pull some stuff on screen. Literally, I'll be able to talk with the live chat as much as possible. Yes, oh my god, the old Tom Bombadil song, yes, Storyteller is very, 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 very good. That's stuff we can even play. I'll try to play a little bit of that on here as well. But yeah, no, pretty much. If anybody has any questions on both Twitter, YouTube, or anything, feel free to put it in the chat, and then yep, we'll be more than happy to discuss. So yeah, I think that's that bit out of the way now. So yeah, very excited. Probably do nice to do more of these because there's a lot going on, as I've said. And yeah, I think one interesting thing. Let me just quickly share my screen here. A few interesting things, of course, is this clip. We'll get to this clip, but for some people, it's been a big discussion today. Is mainly around. So we can see myself on there. We got 123 viewers on Twitter. That's cool. Is the time the episodes are dropping? That is going to be quite an interesting thing. It was quite early in the day while we've posted also the Patreon stuff there if you want to go check that out. So yes, worldwide episode time drops. It's looking like I thought it was going to be same as last time with about maybe 5 a.m., but it's looking like that is not going to be the case at all because instead, let me just quickly see if I can proportion this correctly because it's being a bit of an ass. There we go. That is some of the time drops for the first 3 episodes. So 3 episodes are dropping, which is very, 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 very interesting. Now they're basically nearly half a season done and underway within the first week. And I've heard some very good things about episode 3. People are really liking episode 3 and a lot of episode 2 as well. So yeah, we'll definitely get into that Tom Bombadil one as well. That seems like a lot of fun. But yeah, carry on, guys. If you're watching, you just want to type in the chat. Yo, walking, what's up, dog? Yeah, if you guys want to type in the chat, feel free to. Happy to discuss whatever. But yeah, these drop times is pretty crazy. So I doubt we'll be able to do watch alongs now, or to the same degree, because as you can see, that's at 8 a.m. So most people can be at work. I'll be at work. So that is going to be quite interesting. But for you American ones, it looks like for season 1, us in Europe got done pretty badly. It looks like season 2 now, it has been switched around. But only kidding. We had quite a funny tweet. Shout out to V. Let me just quickly do it like this. Yeah, I thought it was pretty hilarious. Actually, this is probably the best way to do it. There you go. It was pretty hilarious around American viewers. But yeah, there was that. There was that. Yeah, the times are ridiculous. Yep. And that is a streamception happening right there. So I'm gonna scroll down from that. But let's pretty much, I'm sure there's a way to get this Tom Bombadil song. Let me get that up real quick. I'm only gonna play a short snippet of it because I don't want it to get a copyright strike. Not a thing, but an actual strike. So we'll be careful. But I think we'll just play. I think there was a snippet here. It was.
Here we go.
Let's turn this right the way down.
One of the last things I did in season 2 was went into the studio with Rufus Wainwright to record Tom Bombadil.
So it's one of the final things Bear did, which was very interesting. Yep, Carl's right. They clearly don't want us to watch when it drops. We'll be dodging those spoilers. Yep, for sure. I think for the stream we'll stay clear mostly of like any egregious spoilers. Yeah, spoilers. Yeah, it's going to be pretty intense. But no, back to this Tom Bombadil song. First of all, it's the first time I think we've seen Tom Bombadil cheery and happy as well, which is a very nice thing to see. Because most of the time, I'm sure if I skip a bit in this, you'll see him all looking pretty wound up. I thought that was Tom Bombadil for a second. Yep, there you go. But yeah, look, wonder what's happening there. He's just on the floor. It seems like I feel like they might not like each other for the start, and then slowly their relationship improves. But yeah, Mike, you're right. It's gonna be. So I was even thinking maybe of a thing where for the first like 12 hours, nobody even posts any pictures or anything. Then once everybody gets home from work, there's like a 12-hour time limit, and then it's fair to start posting some more stuff.
More in his music than just whimsy.
But yeah.
The minute I heard the song, I was attracted to it for the folk.
Can you just double check? Let me know if you can't hear this as well. I do think you guys should be able to hear that, which is all good. But and let's see quickly. Wow, we have 30 people in here. Wow, on a random 1 a.m. with no pre-warning. So yeah, appreciate that already for the Twitter, for YouTube and Twitter. We have quite a lot as well. Do you like the episodes dropping? No, I don't think the episodes dropping is the best thing. And I can see why Amazon have done it. Tiny bit low, yeah. That's because of the copyright strike. So I'll turn it a bit louder. But
both my parents were folk musicians. There is a kind of spirit at the moment for returning to one's roots. When you sing a folk song, you have to be 100% dedicated to really interpreting that song as true.
Personally, I feel like he's really got it there, which I really like. But back to the 3 episodes dropping, yeah. That is interesting. I personally don't really like it, as I mentioned earlier. Main reason being, this is like almost an event, and having 3 almost half your season done by week 2, your half your season's done by week 2. I don't know. For Wheel of Time, they did 3 episodes, which was quite interesting. But they've never. I think for the boys they did it as well. So maybe it's an internal thing. If the data says it's working, I guess it's working. But beyond that, it is very interesting as well that not only the 3 episodes dropping, it's almost a binge, like almost like they've treating it like it's like a movie in itself. Like yeah, watch 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Arendelle says, "Yo, what's the occasion?" That's the thing. There is no occasion because we were doing a chilled, laid-back stream for a change. Because normally our streams are always, really out there, having due to a big event, always lots of preparation, having to make sure everything goes right. This is like the first time I can actually sit down, relax, even talk a lot more to you guys as well. Which even right now I'm enjoying quite a lot. So yeah, keep talking in the chat, and yeah, I'm happy to talk for a while. And I think we'll move on to this. Rumpel says, "Do you think Galadriel being captured is a nod to Celebrian being captured in the Third Age?" Do you know why I think this is a really good comment? Because my theory is that Elrond is the one who saves Galadriel from the cage. And then if Elrond saves Galadriel, oh, how was he then in the Third Age not able to save Celebrian or be there for Celebrian? Very, very interesting way. So you were there to save the mother, but couldn't save the daughter in the end. So that is why I like yeah, what's it called? Yeah, I really feel like it is one of the things that it could be good foreshadowing. Pap says Harry said Callum Lynch would play Celeborn, but he plays Canme. Yeah, we did. That was again, those were the scoops, those are the two we got wrong. I can pull up from the site before it got confirmed. I can pull it up here. It's probably one of these ones. We ended up. Oh, by the way, look how brilliant this site looks. I'm so proud of this. Yeah, he ended up, and the reason why we mainly believe this because we had a really high up agent tell us this, like someone who you really feel like would have been in the know. And I know someone's just joined. I will pull you up in a sec. Don't worry about that. But let me quickly just yeah, this article here from a while back. So yeah, timeline. We updated it here as you can see. Changed it. And moving on to the next confirmation, Callan Inch said it there. But then a lot of people getting it wrong. So, and by the way, this was our summary. Celeborn isn't in season 2. That's being confirmed by Patrick McKay. Callan Inch doesn't play Celeborn. That ended up being true. Callan Inch doesn't play any form of Sauron. Yep, that's ended up being true. Callan Inch's role is on a very small. Yes, that's not a true thing. Callan Inch does not play Anarion. There you go. He's not in the season. Sauron will not be disguised as a regular Sirius. He doesn't appear as Celeborn at any point. There are not multiple versions of the ending of season 2. That's some crazy rumors. Then yeah. There you go. Charlie Vickers, being spotted on Human Village set, Mordor set, which I think is the Human Village and Mordor sets are mostly just the same set. I feel like because there were the human people on it, and it was the broken down Mordor set, so he was on both technically. Then the Orc Tunnel sets, which you've already seen, and then Pelag, and then of course Eregion, which ended up being true. Only 2 forms of Sauron, not 3. That is also true. Yeah, Charlie Vick's an original form Sauron. You will see that as well, whether that ends up being true. And then yeah. So yeah, I think that pretty much shows. And then these are some of more of our scoops that we ended up doing. So if you want spoilers, for it. Actually, I won't get into that for now. We'll leave that because if we can do another, I'll mention that it's a spoiler stream, so I don't. So if people who don't want to see the scoops or discussion on that, that's absolutely fine for them. But yeah, let me get back to the chat now. First, no, yep. Now I'll pause Shiv. I'll pull you in. What's up, man?
Hello. How you doing?
Good. Yeah, just happy to do a stream where we can just relax and just not. And also, it's actually quite nice instead of doing it in front of like about 150 people on Twitter and 30 people on YouTube compared to what has been recently. So that's very cool as well. So yeah, I'm wondering what format works best. But yeah, we did our trailer reaction, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think I was caught up in the chat somewhere. I think 3 episodes is damage control, build up and set up the energy for the series. Could be. It could technically improve completion rate if you do drop all 3 episodes outright at once, surely. I feel like that makes some sense. What are your thoughts on that, Shiv? About them having 3 episodes dropping. Is it something you wanted?
Yeah, I think it helps with retention because
Yeah.
just kind of setting up the season. Sometimes 1 to 2 episodes doesn't cut it, and I think it'll help a lot.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And it said even as you can do, you can see here they're paying it for free on Samsung TVs. So there you go. Um,
Nice.
problem is for now apathy for the type. First thing, second thing is how evil most of you were to those disappointed season. I don't I hope that's not directed at us because I think we were the only people who were on the internet with other people in the community who were somewhat positive for the show. So um what's it called? Yeah, okay. Uh, yep. I saw a new clip today with Sauron and Shackles. We're going to talk about this clip in a second. Don't worry. So yep, he's a prisoner. Yep, we will definitely get onto that one soon. In one of his scoops revealed about Oliphants in season 2. So Oliphants they were listed as a creature on set documents. So it could be that they're just meant that could be mentioned by name, or we actually see them. Could be either one of the two, but we know that they're going to be mentioned or featured somehow. Uh, Kahina likes 3 episodes, so that's thing. Yep, that's a good idea. We'll get onto our content plan in a sec. Um, so that is very cool. Yeah, we can get onto that in a sec. So actually, no, why not? Why don't we do that now? Actually, first of all, if I have it on me, we can. But yeah, in the meantime, Shiv, what did you think of um? What do you think of the time zone job for you? How's it gonna work for you?
Oh, I
Yeah.
think it's like 3 a.m. for me, but
Wow.
I think I'm just gonna avoid the internet until Thursday night. Right after work, I'll watch it and be prepared for the Friday stream. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to avoid spoilers. That's for sure.
Yeah. It's even us. We're thinking about how we're going to even like get to that as well, and how we're going to approach that because it's going to be so much thinking of like what it's going to be like. This was the original one. I'm not sure if this is the updated one, but this was the original idea. So episode prediction streams, they did really well last season, so we're going to be carrying on doing this. So that's very cool. Then Friday we've got Twitch Space. That's right after the episode drops. That's gonna be Thursday now. This is all gonna be Thursday, but we're keeping the reaction panel for Friday. So that's little changes we're going to be making. So that's that there. And then then we get a law discussion analysis panel on Sunday. So yeah, that's going to be very, very exciting that we're going to be covering all that, which is quite a lot. Yeah, let's hop on over back to yep. As Arendo says, sleep watching is better than hate watching, 100%. But I think that was a cool thing here. Whilst we do that, I can actually share this tab and we can go and I'll go and try find where back to that Tom Bombadil. There he is himself, the man himself. What a cover. But let's see how far that is. Oh, yeah, it's really nice seeing Nikki again in London yesterday. A lot of fun. But sorry, lose much train of thought. But luckily, here it's fine. It's a lot less. It's a lot more relaxed. Is the best way to put it. But okay, I'll find that in a second. What I was looking for. But in the meantime, oh no, sorry. Here it is.
Here we go.
Now let the song
Tom
be.
Bombadil.
When you sing a folk song, you have to be 100% dedicated to really interpreting that song as truly as you can because it's been handed to you over the years by your ancestors.
I think your voice captures every kind of the media. I've been waiting.
That part's really cool. I like this. I like the way they're just walking in the distance. And I think, but I'll get this off the street. Actually, let me change it to this so we're not covered while we do that. Harry, the stranger, possibly Gandalf, asking if he is destined to face Sauron, could be a foreshadowing of not wanting to face Sauron when Manwë wanted him. Interesting. So the thing here for me is if the stranger is Gandalf, first of all, if they would even be able to pull that from there, because of course with rights, but and whether they have mentioned Eagles of Manwë in the show already, I think have they? Do you have any idea? I know they mentioned which of the Valar have they mentioned? Ayule is one.
Hmm.
Ulmo, I think they mentioned Ulmo, or had like at least a reference to him. The statue, I keep forgetting the name of the Valar of the statue, which is we see in that's my mind's blanking right now. But yeah, if so, it would be very good foreshadowing. I think if it's because they are really tapping into that destiny thing, are they not? Like the stranger has to fight Sauron, has to do this, and I think even one of the recent promos has it. Let me do that because they're posting a lot of promos currently. Yeah, don't worry, we'll get to that scene. Is it this one?
Fight with every soul in Middle Earth.
It's not that one.
Is it my power?
Yeah.
You said no, and all Middle Earth will be ashes. Is it my task to face Sauron?
Is it my task to face Sauron? So Harry, sorry, not Harry. Wumple setting up the potential thing here. That is this what they kind of having on play here, which would be very interesting in my opinion. If they do, no, Ulmo was no, of course Ulmo, but there was a female statue of the female Vala that's with Ulmo. Just blanking on her name. That's what was about. But yeah, I like that idea, which is possible. But yeah, carry on putting comments in the chat. We'll try to talk as much as possible. Yep, definitely hit that like button. Yep, Adam says, honestly, the song's beautiful, but it's 2 times too slow. He was singing the song while hopping quickly along the river, so fast the hobbits couldn't keep up. Yes, that is definitely correct. And I think we can, again, I'm really playing with how much I can play, but we can, we'll test it out. If I do this. Let me know if that's volumized okay.
Now let the song begin. Let us sing together of sun, stars, moon, and mist, rain and cloud.
I will pause it and restart it every 2 or 3 seconds. So hopefully the system doesn't detect it. So that's the reason I'm doing that. But yeah.
Weather, light on the budding leaf, dew on the feather.
Okay, so yeah, that's how much you'll play of that. So very, very, very. I quite like him. I can understand the potential slow part of that, but yeah, what are your thoughts? Do you have any? Do you think? How do you think about incorporating? Same with the Damrod. How would Damrod work? Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, it is very beautiful. How and so do you think Rory Kinnear will be singing these lyrics as well? And this is just like a cover, or will it just be I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they do that.
Could be something like where the vocal song is the credits and then he does some kind of live rendition during the episode.
Yeah,
I could see that.
definitely. I think that makes much more sense than again how the damn mod stuff's gonna work. But yeah. So
Excited for the
give me
metal.
like 10 seconds. Would you be able to cover for like 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Cool.
So, what are you guys most excited for based on the trailer you saw? What's getting you really hyped from the most recent trailer? Great vocals, yes. Definitely agree. Definitely excited for the metal track with the vocals from Meshuggah. That's going to be really interesting. First time seeing metal in Middle Earth. I see Adam agrees. Nice. I'm kind of curious too. Oh, I think we saw some glimpses of the Palantir in a couple of the trailers. I'm wondering how they're going to use those throughout the season. I could see that being a pretty cool device for storytelling.
Yeah. And I forgot, what were we going to get onto again? Sorry.
How late is it for you? It's gotta be up there for you right now.
Yeah, 1:30, but I work from home, so it's not a big issue. It's not a big issue. Hi, VegaCast, nice to see you here as well. Yeah, the idea of this, as some missed, it's literally just, again, it's just trying to build a community, not build a community, but like we haven't streamed much in between the seasons, and we feel like just late night chill, after hours type vibe, just talk with you guys, and it not being like a big, almost presented, because the way we do show streams right now is like we're putting on an actual show. That is what it is, and there's like thousands of people watching, but here it's like only a couple hundred, and on Twitter and here YouTube's under like 50. But yeah, it's really nice just talk with the cool community people. I know half of the Europe is asleep right now, which explains that. I should be, but yeah, no, that's very cool. But let's get a late night show. um, do 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 do. Let's pull up that clip now. Here we go. Oh, it's perfectly here.
The King of the Southlands turned himself in, Lord Father. Says he wants to negotiate.
Let my people go.
So he's approaching this to Adar that he's still king of the Southlands. So that's interesting, isn't it? Because if he's king of the Southlands, almost he's going to find a way to have that gimmick stay. And later on, we see how is he going to, like, what would his plan be to say, okay, Sauron is somewhere, I know where he is. So at the moment he, like, shows where Sauron is. Imagine that's the season finale. They end up showing where Sauron is, and out of nowhere, he kills Thingy. Because, sorry, this might go very, very spoilery. Sorry, we'll come back to this clip, but there was a thing in one of the images. I think maybe it might be this one. No, but it wasn't included there. It is the one where he's holding this. So one of the swords he's using, he's got a dark sword. He's holding a dark sword here. You can't see it too well, but it is definitely a Dar's sword in his hand. So, sorry, I know this is a hate comment, but that's quite funny. But the thing here is, so does that mean Adar dies? He kills Adar, then faces off with Galadriel. Could that be something? Because he clearly has a Dar sword. Why would he have a Dar sword? That's my thought.
Is it possible there's multiple of the same sword design, or are we like dead set? That's definitely it.
Well, nothing's ever dead set, but
Yeah.
I know they've put a lot of focus in the promo and everything on this sword. So I'm thinking surely. But again, I feel like they'd be smart in promo to not give that away so easy. But at the same time, they did give away the whole first few minutes of that. But what's it called? Carl says, I have to wonder if Let Me People Go is foreshadowing Anatar splitting the sea and draining the river around Eregion. Because yes, in one of the trailers, if Varkin, you're still in the chat, or Kyle, could you quickly go into our Discord server and find where Varkin sent the high res trailer and then like link to it at the bottom so I can jump to it because I'll pull that up in a sec. But in the meantime, yeah, that is very interesting, and we'll get back to that. Yep, a little rip Adar there. But
It's so tragic too because Sam Hazeldene's. It sounds like he's doing a great job. So if we lose him, come on.
Exactly. Well, let's hope that's
The
not true.
Southlands turned himself in, Lord Father.
And one more thing, this I know for me, I'm not saying I'm basing off a 2-minute scene, but it just feels already like the atmosphere, just the whole surrounding. It feels a lot. I know, not just gonna say I'm jumping to conclusions and say he's better than season 1 just based off this. I'm not gonna do that, but it is quite noticeable how just how it feels like we're in a different season.
Yours will die.
This sounds like a bland statement, but generally,
My people defeated the men of these lands.
it will be.
We defeated the elves.
But yes, I won't speak over this.
We even defeated their allies, the men from beyond the sea. There is no one left for us to fear.
There is one.
Since Galadriel's defeat, she sought out a new ally, an ancient sorcerer, to
So he's basically here admitting that this is Sauron. Yes, and no, Krista, I think you absolutely put the nail on the head here. It feels a lot more gritty. It feels like Two Towers. You know, maybe this is meant to be the the Sauron Anatar relationship here with Wormtongue in the back. Sorry, not Sauron Anatar, Sauron, Saruman, and Wormtongue. Look what we've got here: Sauron / Halbrand, Adar, and Uldreg. Maybe they've done it like that, but that's just a little interesting thing. And about Adar, most likely rip Adar season 3 by the script. Will have little to no room for character arc like that. Yeah, I do think going further down, surely Adar won't last 5 seasons, right? But because you have to have all the Nazgul come in, you have to have, Eastlings, like Kamul, etc. Sure, there is room enough for a lot of villains in this show. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that goes.
Oh, I can't wait for the Nazgul.
Yep.
Cannot wait.
Do you think we're seeing one right here in Mr. Good Old?
Yeah. I have a million theories, so I'm not dead set on a single one, but I honestly would like to see him as the Witch King, Waldreg, because he is the first character we've seen to get stabbed by I'm calling it a Morgul blade, but the key from season 1. There's a potential. He might be the Witch King, but who knows?
We
We sure don't.
You can even ask the chat right here. Go in a poll. Let us know if you think Waldreg will end up as one of them. Yep. So Ao has it here. So if he convinces Adar that Sauron is at Eregion's working with the elves to bring them out of their living environment in Mordor. Yes, I feel like because let's first of all play the rest of the thing because I know he's speaking through it. Then let's fully recap it.
instruct the elves in forging a new weapon.
There is one.
Since Galadriel's defeat, she sought out a new ally, an ancient sorcerer, to instruct the elves in forging a new weapon. One you first told her about. A power over flesh.
Do you remember those words? A power that will allow him to use your children as slaves in his army once more.
Set my people free, and I will tell you where he can be found. So you can destroy him and rid us both of his evil.
No. Your Majesty. You will tell me everything you think you know of this sorcerer now. Or I will spill the words from your throat.
If I die, all that I know dies with me. You can't kill me.
In time, you will beg me to.
And the interesting thing here is, surely it should raise suspicions for Adar that, because I feel like we're gonna get the first opening scene, which is Adar. Sorry, spoiler alert here. Adar killing Sauron, and I feel like during that moment, that's when the unseen powers, the unseen world is going to be mentioned, and then I feel like it's going to go to the title screen. Then the first thing of season 2, episode 1, after that intro part, is us going to be seeing Halbrand walk in and face off with Adar, like talk to him here, and it's going to be almost like oh look, that happened ages ago, and now this is how he's basically trying to trick him again. And I feel like the giveaway here is when he says this.
Or I will spill the words from your throat.
If I die, all that I know dies with me. You can't kill me.
You can't kill me. I feel that's almost like a little subtle hint that we'll go with Adar said, because he doesn't pick up. But like, you can't. Yeah, you tried to kill me once. We saw it in the first 5 minutes of the show, season 2, and yeah, you can't kill me again. It's like a little. Maybe it will come back to him when he says this.
You can't kill me.
And then yeah, maybe he'll mention that in a showdown, like I told you couldn't kill me, or something like that. When he reveals, you know what? Everyone's so excited for Celebrimbor to find out that Halbrand is Anatar, but I'm really excited as well to see when Adar finds out. What do you think about that? When Adar finds out that Halbrand, the king of the Southlands, is indeed Sauron.
Oh, that's going to be great. And also, what are you thinking for the timeline for this? Because we also know that Adar meets with Galadriel. So based on this scene, it sounds like Halbrand's convincing Adar to go attack the elves. So
Yes.
when's the Galadriel piece fit in? Does he meet with Galadriel after, and they come up with some kind of bargain, or was the Galadriel scene before this?
The cage stuff and all that stuff, you mean?
Cage stuff, and like there's a photo of them having dinner together
Yeah,
and
all that,
talking.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's the mid-season stuff. And from what I remember being told, that's like in the middle of the season. So Anatar's, of course, Halbrand's, of course, going to go back to Region, because this is before he goes back the second time. Because the stuff he's mentioning is like, is basically just going over here and just absolutely, in a way, how do you put it in the best way? You're going to essentially just start off with Adar not knowing. The end of season 1, episode 8 is what he's on about here when he's saying, yes, I remember, I know there's a Sauron in there, because yes, he was Sauron and he was in there. Then he's going to tell Adar that. Adar will end up probably listening. He mentions Galadriel here in the passage somewhere.
There is no one left for us to fear.
There is one. Since Galadriel's defeat, she's sought.
Yeah. So he's telling her that Galadriel sought out Sauron. So he's gonna go to find Galadriel to find, where's Sauron then? I feel like that's what's gonna be the link. She's gonna be like, will Galadriel tell Adar that Halbrand is Sauron? That's a big question.
Yeah.
What do you think?
She doesn't even trust her own friends, at least at the end of episode 8. So I don't know. Would you want to tell your enemies info like that?
Yeah. Or it could be a good way to throw Adar off.
That too.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's going to be a lot of back and forth in this season. Oh, I
And
can't
it's
wait though.
Yep, and it's just Charlie Vickers Sauron fooling them all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really liking everything I've seen of all the characters so far with their dialogue. Like Adar sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Charlie Vickers sound really good in a lot of the stuff we've seen. Celebrimbor, Charles Edwards. Oh my god, heartbreaking stuff.
Oh yeah, we will get back to that trailer again because generally it was insane. But um one sec, just give me a moment. Okay, so we've covered this scene a bit. Let's find out what people are saying in chat. Adam says, I'm bothered by the fact they are apparently having someone get killed by Adar, then reform himself. If you know the law, then you know that only happens 2 other times, and it's a big deal, yeah. I'm guessing the second one you're mentioning is Numenor, of course, after Numenor, the downfall of Numenor, because he was right at the top, and then ends up sinking with them. And
Spoilers.
Sorry, guys. But it's very interesting because, yeah, I think someone mentioned it because he's that black goo. Because the showrun has confirmed it that the black goo is that. So yeah, it is a little break, but they were also about to send Galadriel west, even though she was not meant to do that until you know, the whole thing was resolved in the Fellowship of the Ring. So I feel like they are taking some liberties, which just could be the easiest answer. I like this idea. Adar knows Halbrand is lying. He knows and has felt her anger over her brother's death. What do you think about this? You think that could be a play or a possibility?
Yeah, because I totally forgot about the whole barn exchange. Like she was really upset and trying to get the bottom of where Sauron is. So why would, why would she be so upset with someone that Halbrand's saying that he's working with? Yeah, it doesn't jive. Hopefully Adar's smart. We'll see. Sees
Yep.
through it.
And they did an amazing job adding depth to the darker side of the story, moving beyond the simple good. Yes, that is one thing. Because Adar adds these layers because throughout the whole press stuff, Sam Hazeldine has been saying from the start, he thinks Adar is a good guy. He's a hero of his own story. He's trying to make way for the elves. Sorry, for the orcs. So yeah, they are, even actors are tapping into that as well. And also, by the way, great, nearly 2 a.m. and having 50 people in YouTube is pretty sick. So yep, thank you for that. And Twitter, I think it's about 200 or 300, I don't know how many. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And yep, hashtag Team Adar, very cool. But we've got this bad boy to play again, you know. I haven't had a chance to rewatch this one, but it's been so busy. But they are copyright claiming the thing. That was a big thing. I know, I think saw Nerdrotic and a few others get angry that they get copyright claimed. We did as well, so it's not a targeted thing, it's just a bot. Because I can actually even show proof. One sec. Let me find this.
Yeah, I can even attest to that because I used to be in a touring band and our music is copyrighted. And when I would post to promote my own band, it would get flagged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the part is, see, look, the whole 14 minutes, it was perfect when I was scrubbing through it. The moment I start to play It's in regards to how the story is going to be working out. That's what ended up getting copyright claim, which is very annoying. Which means if I had not included that part, the whole other part would have been fine. But yeah, that's a whole different thing. Yeah. So again, I know we just released our Patreon today. There you go. No, I only heard folks have been able to copyright exactly. Before we get to
Jeez.
trailer, I wonder if the Adar rivalry will continue. That is a low key. It is something that's we've not really seen much, but we know Ronda's going to be. Sorry, I meant in the promo and trailers, but Ronda is going to be the Battle of Region. So surely there should be a face off there again. I hope so. Definitely.
That'd be sick to see.
Yeah. But this trailer, dude, it looks like Minas Tirith here in the corner. Like every time I look at it, I was like, "Are you sure this is not the Return of the King?"
This is the work of Sauron.
Then we get a little montage of Sauron again. Really like that's during the third behind him. Chronology wise, I'm not sure when this is. Because when do you think it could be? I don't know. We're talking about during the third, and look who's shown up. Mr. Man himself. Oh yeah, Patreon. We'll put a link. I'll at some point. If someone in the Discord can please send a link to the Patreon, I'll put that in chat. But in the meantime,
I got a interesting theory that might scare Varking. Does Durin look kind of slumped over on his throne?
ooh, dwarves are quite short, so
That is true.
yeah, but it's very interesting. Regardless, that is it when he's already been corrupted, and is this him giving the ring? No, he gets the ring in a box, and the dwarves already go to Khazad-dûm first. So sorry, the dwarves go to Edegion first, and they see Hanatar creating the ring. So yeah, it's nearly 2 a.m. here, guys. I get a little pass on that. But yeah, no, I like the idea of that's the way they're going to do that, and then he comes back and is like trying to almost convince him that you should do it. You should. It's definitely a good idea to keep these rings. There's a war coming, and I feel like that's a good way to try and get Durin on his side. What do you think?
Oh, 1000%. Yeah. We're hoping our buddy Durin the Fourth, though. Hopefully he gets out of this unscathed.
Definitely. I feel like hopefully Dees is there to help him and save the day. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, this trailer. Rune, who's this rider? Very interesting because we see him with the flag later on as well. Let me try to find where that flag. By the way, I really like this shot. And do you want to know so funny? Look at this horse. Yep. Let me see if I can quickly find it. But we posted ages ago.
I wish I knew my Shadowfax lore. I wonder how old Shadowfax is. I know he's the Lord of Horses, but
yeah. That's a good point. If anyone in chat knows, feel free to put that in. There we go. Look at this. I think I have a set picture of this specific guy. But so just give me 1 second, ping on screen now. But yeah, I think I have because we ended up ages ago and people got really hyped for this. Was this picture we ran? Look at them long-haired elves, and then now looks like it's the same thing. Just look how great that looks right there. Majestic horses. Yeah. maybe this is Sauron seeing his rings. Could be because dwarf people, even though they do like gems and jewelry, they are quite hardy folk. So maybe the ring is starting to take its mental emotional toll. Could easily be. And yep, if you want to do the Patreon for fans, you want to help us out, we can even go through the tiers later on. But yeah, we'd always we I think we're one of the only people on the Tolkien community who didn't have a Patreon at this point. So yeah, we wanted to put a lot of time and effort into actually make something ideal and something that's worthwhile and not just, just the general thing. So yeah. If you want to help donate anyway, join. We'll have more stuff on there like newsletters, live streams like this, podcasts, everything there, and advanced access to stuff. So yeah, that's just a little plug there. I feel so weird finally doing our own plugs as well because it's fine. I think we're on the only channels where we'd have people in the live chat saying, "Yeah, make sure to say like, subscribe," because we never did it for ages. Glorfindel, not Glorfindel. But yeah. AO says, "I'm glad to see different elven armor." It's more in the prologue in Daglad. Yes, we did see when they're all facing off, especially I don't even know what you say it, but the dome on the top. But yeah, beyond that, I think let's play a bit more of this trailer. That was really cool. This fight says kill them all.
Oh, well, I didn't notice that. What was Sauron like pointing towards? I don't know. Was he holding a sword up? There was a scene where Sauron's like kind of pointing towards something, maybe with a sword, like looking towards the camera.
Oh, is that I think the hilt is too long to be a sword. Maybe it's a spear or even a hammer.
Huh.
I wonder what it is because it can't be a sword, surely, because unless he's holding the blade part as well.
Yeah,
But
I
also let
missed
me
that.
quickly end this poll as well. Let me just quickly do that so that people aren't, seeing that pop up non-stop. One sec. Live. But yeah, no, that whole thing looks so good because yeah, even later on in the trailer, we do get to see him face off against the gods. I'm guessing you mean here it is stolen from the off. Yeah, I feel like 100% that
Yeah.
could easily be the case. Menacing Medania. Possibly, but yep. Is there okay? Put in chat. Is there a part of the trailer you want us to go to? If there is, we'll skip to that. So I'll just wait like a minute. If anyone wants to put in a place they want us to go to in the trailer, I'm more than happy to do that. Oh yeah, like this is so correct because look at the last bits of it from by the way, that looks so cool as well. The difference in that compared to that small little army that Adar brought to Herad, because I thought they could have done so much better with that. So I'm happy that's been taken into account. But yeah, with Elrond, I think it starts here. It starts from here. So look, all this is just showing. See, I don't know if people notice this. They included a behind the scenes shot in the trailer. Look, 'cause clearly that's not going to be in the show. Him and not just breaking the fourth wall and just shouting at the screen, but no, it's still funny. Oh,
I
yep,
love
shout
that
out
shot.
yeah. Yeah, pardon?
I love the cavalry shot. Like that's really
Yeah.
cool looking. It's like point of view almost.
Yeah, the tracking shot. Let me try to find it. Yeah, damn. Wonder what music's gonna be playing in front of that.
Oh, hope it's epic.
Yep. And also shout out to the Volando character actor. Yeah, hope you see more of that. him in season 2. I know we haven't seen too much in the press so far in the PR. So yeah, shout out to him. And then this end again. But yeah, let's see if there's anyone in chat has said anywhere they'd like to go to. Yes, I'm sure this would. Oh yeah, I think D we actually made. I'll go to the Killer Bibber crying. Don't worry, but we actually I think we showed it earlier. That's why someone sent it earlier. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, we made it here. Seeing as everybody else is like insane reactions. Yeah. Oh, she's even crying. That is us four in the corner.
We made it.
Yeah.
Man, oh, I
Look at that
cannot
little
wait
for me,
for
that
it.
little powerful man. That was really cool. It's really cool that someone put that together. Shout out to Best of Charles Edwards. Oh damn, that's blown up a lot on Twitter. But yeah, cool there.
Oh my god.
That is yeah, no way. Who's who then? Who's he saying is I'm saying walking is a sad one.
Which emoji was me?
I'm the happy one. You're the sad one. You're like
At
no
least I
way.
wasn't the robot.
Let's
I
watch
got
it back. Wait,
nervous.
let's actually watch it back and see if they actually make sense with the emojis. Damn me! Oh my god, we took up maybe like 20 seconds of the video. Everyone else was like 5 seconds, and just us. Let me just hope this works now. I have to refresh this. There you go. Oh no, you're Smiley. You're Smiley.
Oh no. Bad look. Bad look. I was smiling because of the acting. I thought it was like a huge step up. That's why. I don't enjoy seeing Brimby in pain.
Yeah. I think yeah, shout out to V. I think she's making quite a lot out of the Brimby stuff. I think she even mentioned privately that yeah, she's sad to see Brimby happen to him, but there's a lot of good memes you can make out of that. But let's go back up. Go to the Caliber Crank. So yes, maybe we will make it into round 2 right now. I think we need to I think compared to everyone else's reactions, we need to amp it up a little bit, Shiv. So, where is it?
Is Sauron confirmed?
Sauron.
Am I Sauron?
Yeah.
I am Sauron? I am Peril?
Oh, that's really not the same. Oh. No! There you go. I did crazy face then. Hopefully that's crazy face emoji. But okay, all that aside, yeah, this, oh.
Oh,
Look,
wait,
generally,
whoa.
when I watched it, that was the one part that took me back a bit. So yeah, tissues on standby. Yeah, correct. But do you think Adar will defeat Sauron? Surely not. I think he'll win in defeating Eregion. I think that's going to be happening. But then it's like, okay, yeah, Adar got Eregion, but it was actually Sauron's master plan behind the scene all along, type thing. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think? And
It's
also the
tough.
shot of Anatar is great as well, but yeah.
I love the I think a lot of people have mentioned it too. He does like a micro expression where he like twitches his cheek talking to Brimby. Oh my god.
Yeah, well.
Such good acting.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. And then nope, that's a black screen. What a shot to stop on right there. Again, yeah, what is beast mode? Would be epic. I feel like we're getting more than beast mode. We're getting beast mode unleashed tenfold. As you can see here. I'm guessing this is him running, right? Do you think they're running back to the wall? Or is he trying to save someone? Do you think big spoiler warning? I don't think I've seen anyone mention this.
Uh-oh.
We see, spoiler warning, we see Medania in one of the scenes get shot, like the back of her, in her back, like, and then it looks like she's dying on the battlefield. Could this be Elrond trying to run to save her, but then ending up being too late and seeing that she's dying? And it's like the reaction shot to it, and then she's running to her, and maybe we can't see he's blocking, but she is literally standing right in front of him. Again, I could be way off, but I kind of like that theory. What do you think of that?
That's perfect motive if I've ever heard one.
Yep.
Could do we have any shots of Gil Galad being there at during the night?
Yeah.
I wonder if he could be rallying to get to Gil Galad too.
Could be. I think Gil-galad's there during the day though, not at night. I think Gil-galad comes later. So,
Gotcha.
here is actually Gil-galad coming to save the day, I think. So this is after Grey Havens. They're having to go and fly now to save the day because he sends Elrond earlier. So at the start here, it's him first sending Elrond. But yeah, we do see Gil-galad in action. But here we go. Yep. But again, I'll stress this is during the day.
Gotcha.
It looks like
Okay.
some people are already dead as well. So, yep.
Another shot I saw go by that looks really cool is the stunt work of the orc fighting with Galadriel. He does like 3 or 4 spins, it looks like.
Oh
Pretty
yeah, I was
crazy.
wondering about that. Where in the trailer was that again?
I think it was somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. That was pretty. I was like, I know they had Galadriel on the back of a horse, like laying back doing the shooting. Maybe they said, okay, we need to give the orcs something this season. Like them like get their one back. Oh, we'll find that one later.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Cool. We'll go for like another 5-10 minutes. Owen is a one-arm man. That's brilliant. Elrond is a one-man army, and nobody knows. He let Durin win exactly, and he got what he wanted. His ear. I'm in agreement as well. Oh, Varkin on the Green Lanterns. Check out that podcast, #1 podcast, alongside FOF. If Adar is defeating Sauron, then why is Sauron holding his Adar? Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, the sword thing. You mentioned it earlier. I feel like there is something there, man. Surely, definitely. Yeah, so yeah, that is Elrond showing up to battle place. So I feel like Aragorn's basically getting fucked, basically, and then Elrond is basically has to come in late to save the day. And I feel like potentially Gil-galad comes in after that to help him, and then something. I don't know. I feel like that's what they're doing. But
I wonder who that is. Could that be a main character or just an extra?
Yeah. These are so one of our scoops was that we're going to be seeing the religious sect. We're going to see the chief priest of Numenor, and I'm pretty sure his costume is like one of these. I think these are the priests or like the religious sect of Numenor, which links to the faithful and links to them basically getting persecuted, which is very interesting.
Definitely looks like we're getting that this season for sure.
Yep. Nifa from Twitter says, could the shot of Galadriel seeing veins entangled Celebrimbor is a gift of foresight? Let's go to this because Varking had mentioned during our stream that let me put the comment back up, that it looks like almost is coming, they're going into him as well. And we've been hearing a lot about the dream vision stuff. Could this be a vision, a dream? Could this be a thing Galadriel gets throughout the season again? Not even dream, sorry, foresight, as Nathan mentioned, because Celebanna, he's on a tree and he's getting tied to it, foreshadowing. I do think. What do you think, Shiv? I feel like there is something to be said about that, and yeah, this is tapping into Galadriel's gift of foresight. And because clearly is going into me. I think like it is because look at her eyes.
Yeah.
It seems very sudden. Like she was 1 minute somewhere, next minute she's seeing Celebrimbor getting absolutely no. Also the work here for that is amazing as well. But yeah, no. What are your thoughts on that? I think I agree.
Yeah, I think this could be a vision of some kind because I'm trying to how else would this happen? Because Celebrimbor is going to be working on the rings and all that in Eregion for, I'm assuming, most of the season. So why would he be in Linden?
Yeah,
It's tough.
interesting. Well, we've not got long to find out. And another interesting thing mentioned in the chat, I'll bring up the comment, is let me first find a moment which shows, a lot of the one sec. In the first trailer of season one of the main things we got first looks was Nori as a half-orc. And now being emitted so much, which is interesting. But yeah, could you carry on for a second? I'll be right back.
Yeah, I guess to jump on that point, is speaking, yes, for my own personal experience, I was one of those waiting every second for the trailer to drop during the Super Bowl. And when I saw it for the first time, I was a little disappointed. But then again, at that point, it was a very tiny teaser. There wasn't much shown in it. And it was pretty much Harfoot focused, a little bit of Galadriel. And I was like, oh man, I was expecting this big epic with large battles and the canon stuff that we're aware of for the Second Age. So I was a little taken aback. But as more information rolled out, I definitely started to gain some confidence. And then I feel like there's a stark contrast between season 1 and season 2 marketing. I've been nothing but hyped all season 2 marketing, but season 1 it was a little shaky and a lot of us were nervous. But season 2, like my confidence level is high for it.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like my point here was that a lot of the stuff that's related to Nori is mostly they're leading with the stranger this season. Firstly, that and all this religious sect and Tobomla stuff, less of the Nori and Poppy, which is quite an interesting shift. Are they the cult of Morgoth? I think there might be the Valar side, so the faithful side, but we'll see. Yeah, but the vines grabbing while the scene is green. Interesting. We'll see. We'll have to probably see what the hell.
We are getting stores in Rune, right? So we're getting different types of little people.
Yep, we're gonna be Gary Sinchera and a few others there. So, yep, and again, as I said here, Kieran, I'm so hope we still haven't seen him in footage. They're holding that back. I don't know why. They showed everything else except that. Yeah.
So hyped for him. He's a great actor, so I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Definitely there. I agree. And I feel like as for now, we'll get back to the trailer another time. I feel like in the meantime, that's for us. I feel like before we wrap up, I feel like the main thing I wanna talk about is hope you guys enjoyed this really late night thing because I was thinking didn't first know how numbers would be. We wouldn't even get, maybe 20, 30 people max. The fact that we hit 50 and maintained 40 the whole time is incredible. Thank you. And the stuff I really like about this is just having be able to have a discussion with you guys. So just have a talk back and forth. Hope to do more of these, tap back in right before season 2 starts, get the community back up again for this. That's just the main goal, might be me and Shiv, another time it might be 2 other people, might be thanks to, FOF members Carl and Varkin are both in the chat as well. So yeah, we just want to try share this with you. Of course, as mentioned before, we've got the Patreon, which is something that is, again, don't want to go over it too much again, but it is, if you ever want to help out in any ways, feel free to do that. Stuff like an exclusive podcast we'll be doing there, weekly newsletter, you get advanced access to scoops, stuff like that, live streams, episode watch alongs, story stuff like this, more behind the scenes relaxed stuff. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, then yeah, feel free. And yeah, no, been chill. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this, because we want to try target it and have much conversation and fun to see you guys, because I'm sure going forward the next few weeks and months are going to be very busy and a lot of stuff stacked. So yep, no, thank you for this. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. That's the main things. Yep, as you said, we should do more chill streams, definitely. Yep, thank you, AO. Some really good contributions today. Same with Rumpel. Thank you. And Clever and Chill. Yep, Hard to Observer. Thank you for your questions as well. Thank you to everybody that was here. Even if you didn't talk and you just love listening to this in the background, or just just don't really like live chatting, that's totally fine. That is totally fine. We're just watch along. If everyone's part of the community, that is the main thing. Thank you to everyone on Twitch as well. That is always crazy numbers, so appreciate that. And yeah, should have anything from you before we leave?
The only thing I'll say is I'm really excited to discuss season 2 when it comes out. It looks like nothing but great things, so can't wait to discuss and theorize with everyone.
Yep, and again, we've got a lot planned. I would have pulled up again. Yep, thank you, Adam. Some really great stuff from you there as well. And the Wizard Cat. Yep. Owen versus Adar. We'll have to see. Well, we'll talk about that next time. But yep, then we did an hour and 15 minutes on the dot. Wow. So yep. Thank you, everyone.